We go back to the WNBA and one Caitlin Clark.
You're kidding.
The rookie phenom has been on fire lately, not because of her incredible skills,
What?
but because of comments that she made in a Time magazine article after accepting the Athlete of the Year award.
Ooh.
But is there a double standard?
Well,
I'm Jasper Gonzo, and this, Example A, Angel Reese.
Because you're wrong, okay? So shut up.
And it's what's next. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Jasper Gonzo, what's next? Your daily dose. Hope you guys are feeling good today on this Thursday. My last video, I mentioned that I was having difficulty uploading videos my 2 days. I've been getting one video up only because of technical difficulties. Hopefully, this one will upload. So here we go. The other day, I did a video in regards to one Caitlin Clark, who was just recently named Time Magazine's Athlete of the Year for 2024. Incredible player, college, pro, the WNBA. No one ever watched the WNBA until Caitlin Clark. Sorry, I'm just stating facts that over 170% viewership went up when Caitlin Clark entered the league. She's broken so many records. She's been an absolute phenom. But in the article for Time, she was asked, about where she started and where she got and where she is now. She said, well, I've earned everything I've gotten, but there's some white privilege. That comment right there set off a firestorm between those like myself who said, no, it was your skills alone who got you where you're at, to knuckleheads on the other side saying, no, she got into the league and all the press about her because she's white. Kind of resembles or kind of reminds me of a certain situation years ago. Ever heard of Tiger Woods? Yeah. And here we go. This comes out of OUTKICK. Caitlin Clark's white privilege comments expose double standard. Example A, Angel Reese. But we'll get to the Tiger Woods comments a little bit. Caitlin Clark is the most popular player in the WNBA, and it's not up for debate. But arguably the second most popular player is Angel Reese, but not for the same reasons. Yet there's a huge chasm the way the two must behave publicly. That's become crystal clear when Clark received Time's Athlete of the Year for 2024. It was a no-brainer decision, given the unbelievable impact Clark had on the WNBA in just one season. She single-handedly turned the league into a must-watch television for millions of Americans who before didn't give two fucks, something the league had never achieved before she got there. But the black women in the league and the hardcore left-wing radicals in the media asserted that Clark's popularity was solely because of her Caucasianness. It had nothing to do with the fact that she's already the best. Excuse me. It had nothing to do with the fact that she's already the best female basketball shooter in history and set more than 60 records in her rookie season. No, it was something outside of her control, her race, that was driving public enthusiasm for the basketball star. To be clear, Clark's race plays a role in her popularity, but it's because she's a white player dominating in a mostly black league. Let's take a trip on the way back. See Larry Bird. Just saying. Best comparison? Excuse me. Caitlin Clark is Tiger Woods. People of all races were drawn to Tiger Woods because he was a black man crushing a competition in a historically white PGA Tour. How come Tiger Woods didn't have to apologize for being black, even though that clearly aided his popularity? But the media and the WNBA player hounded Clark the entire season, demanding she apologize for being white. And part of the reason was so many applauded Clark was her curse not to give in to the pressure and stand her ground. Clark earned every bit of the popularity she gained by dedicating her life to becoming the best possible basketball player that she could be. However, Clark is a human being. It took a while, but the pressure got to her. Yes, the woke mob got to her, made her bend the knee. In her interview with Time, Clark essentially apologized for being white. I want to say that I've earned every single thing, but as a white person, there is privilege. She said, a lot of those players in the league that have been really good have been black players. The league has kind of been built on them. There's more that we can appreciate that. Highlight, talk, and then continue to brave brands and companies and invest in those players that have made the league incredible. I think it's very important. I have to continue to try to change that. The more we can elevate black women, that's going to be a beautiful thing. The WNBA wasn't built by black women. In fact, if you want to get really technical, the league was built by NBA owners who have paid for the league to exist for more than 25 years. Yes, they've subsidized this league because the league cannot make a profit on its own until Caitlin Clark. Gee, I wonder why. It took almost as ultimate DEI initiative, given that the NBA has lost money on investment for nearly 30 years. But it kept the league so it could say that we were giving women a chance to be professional basketball players in America. But back to the topic at hand. As I promised, I'll bring it back to Angel Reese. Caitlin Clark was basically forced to apologize for being white, something that Clark obviously couldn't control. I don't know about anyone else, but I was taught that we shouldn't make fun of people for things they can't control. In that vein, we should make people apologize for things they can't control either, but here we are with Clark. So what does it have to do with Angel Reese? Consider this. Reese started her own podcast this season to take advantage of her rise in popularity. A smart business decision, to be clear. What did Reese decide to title her podcast? Glad you asked. It's called Unapologetically Angel. There's a clear and double standard. So Angel Reese gets to announce that she will never apologize for being Angel Reese, and that's praised for her. I covered Reese in college, and she frequently talked about being unapologetically me. The largely hardcore left-wing women's basketball media fawned over Reese and applauded her for being herself, for being real. Is that strange? The media never stops to telling Caitlin Clark that she shouldn't be ashamed of being white, which is a large part of who she is, at least according to them. Remember that these are the same people who believe that there's a person's race is the number one defining characteristic. If we follow that logic to its natural endpoint, those people want Clark to apologize for quite literally being herself. All the while, Angel Reese never has to apologize for the exact same behavior. That sounds, dare I say, racist. Absolutely correct. Angel Reese has never once had to apologize for being black. Not once. She's an incredible player, incredible rebounder. Can't make a layup, but she's a great rebounder. Comes out with a podcast, Unapologetically Angel. Okay? Now imagine if Caitlin Clark came out with a podcast saying, Unapologetically Caitlin. Automatically, oh my gosh, everybody's hair is on fire, running around going, she's white supremes. Watch her podcast. The double standard. But when it comes to Tiger Woods, same situation applied. Tiger Woods was playing in a majority-dominated white PGA, and he dominated. Not because he was black, that played a part, but because he was so damn good at it. You know, his father was training him, teaching him since he was a child. So Caitlin Clark, same thing. You know, elementary, high school, college, pro. She's dominated in every aspect. She's dominated in every facet. But yet, just like Larry Bird had to do when Larry Bird came into the league back in 79, 80, in a overwhelming majority black league, Larry Bird had to prove himself. And Magic can attest to that. But with Caitlin Clark, yeah. The quote, the great Ron White, can't fix stupid. But it's not so stupid. It was just dumb. And with that being said, I'm Jasper Gonzo. This is What's Next. Want to see more like this? Please leave a comment below. Like it, share, subscribe to it. Hit that notification bell so you guys never miss a thing. Continue spreading the word about the show. Appreciate you guys watching as always. And we'll see you next time. Peace.